Oh, made it to the top. I used to have a fear, the fear of heights. I remember standing on the edge of balconies, looking over the edge, down at the very small cars and people way down below, and feeling my legs wanting to wobble and just give out, or thoughts coming up in my head about, what if I just fall over, slip over, and fly all the way down? Well, maybe not fly, but I had that fear, and what I had to work on is every time that feeling inside my chest would come up, I had to figure out how to handle that, build the confidence I knew that I trusted in my body. That was one thing that happened. Another fear that I have is when I'm not prepared for a special day. And today is Valentine's Day. I'm packed with meetings. I've got to drop my son on a variety of things, and he also has a party tonight that I have to help get prepared for. There's going to be a lot to do, and I don't want to disappoint. I better get going. One meeting done, and I really liked this meeting because we were talking with a customer about how they need to market themselves, and this owner has really taken in about who she really is. She has no fear in sharing what she's doing through her business or who she is through her business. And what's interesting is that her business is a very conservative financial industry type of business, and she actually loves racing cars. And so she loves the speed, she loves how to control a car, even though you're going at very high speeds and going around those corners. And so what I like about that is she's owning it. She's owning their fear of putting herself out there and wondering if others are going to accept her business for who she is. So really love that, but now I need to get to the chocolate store. It's just a few blocks away. This is a place to drop in a real chocolatier, like a professional, proper chocolatier. Next meeting, this is going to be a really interesting one for me. We've got some future plans coming up about maybe what we could do with a few other entrepreneurs around town. You know, the kids are going to have their party tonight. And they'll probably watch some video games, they'll probably walk down and get their own pizza, come back, watch some TikTok.
Oh, shoot. I'm on TikTok now.
Dad, stop.
Why?
This isn't how you do TikTok.
Well, I'm doing a TikTok, honey. So this has to be how you do TikTok.
Not like this.
I'm on TikTok now.
You need something more.
And it's just a very different social experience than I had growing up. We just did not have all that. Well, I grew up without the internet, so that makes a big difference. I started this vlog talking about my fear of heights that I used to have, maybe still a little bit that comes up. But imagine also starting anything. I started a school, I started this vlog, starting something new and something big. And big can mean something different to you than it would be to me, but starting something big is riddled with fear, uncertainty, doubt. These are all the things that can get in our way to stop us from doing the things that we actually want to do.
We think of vulnerability as a dark emotion. We think of it as the core of fear and shame and grief and disappointment, uncertainty, things that we do not want to feel, right? Things that I don't want to be vulnerable because that means I'm afraid. That means I'm uncertain. That means I'm at risk. I'm exposed. I'm in grief.
So I've had to come up 2 things that I do on a regular basis to help me overcome those fears and the doubt that comes up. And the first one is about my feeling confident. And I start that by feeling confident in my body first. When we have our bodies that look confident and feel confident, then we feel more confident inside. The second thing is trying to control what I focus on. If I'm focusing on what I can't do or what I'm not able to do or what I don't have available to me right now, it's going to come true, or it's just going to put up bigger roadblocks for me to overcome. What I focus on, I really have to control. So when I'm starting the school or I'm starting this here, I'm really having to focus on the positives, the things that are working, the things that I'm learning, the minor baby steps that I'm taking, each one along the way, and I can celebrate those to help me focus on the good things that are happening. Talking about focusing on the right things, I've got to focus on getting back downtown to get a few things before this evening's dinner gets started. So let's go for it. Success. I think I got a few things that she's really going to like tonight. So I'm excited about getting ready, getting changed. I've just barely got enough time to make this happen. What an amazing Valentine's Day. We made it all the way to Alaska. It's not my fear. It's not my fear. What am I thinking of? Fuck you.